We are here. Just doing a little scouting mish today, looking for some good camping spots, quite further afield. Been driving for almost 2 hours, which is why I'm not starting this video outside. We're going to get our gear and move on, because this place is a lot busier than I thought it'd be. Well, we're going to first start off by trying to find somewhere that's got a little bit more signal than where I am now, because I barely got any. This is the first of 2 woodlands that I plan on just having a little walk around today, just to find any good camping spots. The foliage here is actually really dense, so then again there may be may settle down in there. We'll see. That's not the way I'm going though. I'm going to be heading up there. I should come across a path which I'll take right, that will lead into the larger part of the woodland, and then we'll scope out some good spots for the future. There's like a mix. There's a lot of deciduous, a lot of conifers around this woodland. It's got a bit of everything. And apart from the entrance that I came in today, it seemed pretty much, well, there's no one around. I wondered what that buzzing was. Now I know why. Let me just get a good shot of this. Pylons. This is my way to go forward. So we're just going to follow the trail. What was it? There was like a rumour going around when I was little. Don't stand under pylons, they'll like give you super cancer or something. Turns out it's just utterly bollocks. Alright, so I keep following the pylons through that. Still go that way, cut through the woods. I'm going to go through the woods. You know what? This calls for a little bit of exploration. Maybe. We might be able to make this work. No, I don't think so. Maybe you're going to go in a hammock but isn't particularly friendly towards tents. I think this is a good one. Someone set up lunch. Well, actually, this might be a good camping spot now that I think about it. You clear some of this away, walk into a bunch of spider webs, and then there we go. Good spot. I'm going to save this and then do some lunch. And this'll be our cooking table. And that'll be our seat. What are we eating today? Chicken curry from Adventure Food. Never had this before, but it's one of those just pour hot water in a bag and you know, you're good to go for in about 8 minutes, I think. Yeah. Oh, we have a rolling boil. And now we wait 8 minutes. So I thought I'd give you a little tour while the food and equipment is cooking down. So there's a little pathway there, but from what, you know, the directions that I came here in, I'll scout out a little bit further up ahead, but for the most part, it seems pretty desolate really. No one around, it's pretty peaceful. So I'm thinking, we've got this nice little area here. We can clear some of this out of the way. We'll come back here. Maybe we'll set up a tent, or we could go a bit more inwards, set up a nice little tent there. And then we have, like, you know, the little platforms and things like that, because someone's chopped down wood here recently. That's what I've been using as a seat. And we set up a nice little camp for an evening. Alright, moment of truth, I suppose. Let's see how this looks. Actually, it's pretty alright. Yeah, it says only 600 calories on the pack, but there is actually quite a lot of food in here. This is like a dinner basically. There's a lot of food. I feel quite full. Gonna put away this little stove and make a move on. This is a little Coleman stove as well. I bought this because I was using for a while actually the ones that you screw on top. So you'd just screw like the stove on there, and you know the flame would be here. Probably seen it before in a previous video. Also probably seen me spill all my food in a previous video as well, and that's why something a little bit more stable and that way I don't lose my lunch. Back on the pylon trail again. Alright, let's see where this takes us now. Another good camping spot. Don't mind if I do. I'll get this jotted down on Gaia on my little map. I know we've got some stumps over there that we could work on. And this one in particular is actually in the middle of nowhere. For frame of reference, we're walking through a bit of all this shrubbery, and if I come out here, it's raining now, so you have to bear with me. This just, you know, leads through the pylons, and you can see how dense it is. You hear that rain? It's coming down quite hard now. But it's okay. I'm all geared up, I'm ready to deal with it. And we push on. 'Cause that's how we do. Well, that was that. Nothing more from this woodland. Most of the good spots I found were earlier in the trip. Sorry, out of breath a little bit. The humidity around here is just rapidly increased. I had to walk pretty fast to get back because where it was very hilly. There wasn't really any ideal places for camping. But you know what? On to our next location. Looks like the second visit was a bust. Turns out there's loads of pathways or roadways lead to nowhere. They're all like short ones like this. Had to reverse, let a few tractors through, but yeah, there's nothing down this way, so I'm going to call it quits and head home. Well, it looks like the adventure isn't over just yet. Found a little area that we can park in and came across some World War II RAF bunkers. Can't get in them, sadly enough, but yeah, I know they're RAF bunkers because it says so on the sign over there. One there, and there's one over there. Just thought it'd be interesting. And here we are at the end of our journey. So it may look like I'm out in the sticks, but I'm not. This is actually quite a carefully curated woodland. Oh, it's been a nice little walk, but not quite the adventure I was hoping for on this one. But it's still nice to know. It's a Thursday, so I'm going to wait for rush hour to die down. Sit around here for a bit, do a bit of contemplating, and then head home. I'll see you guys in the next one.